thing that brings tears to our eyes is high bills, big bills, cell phone bills. Who needs them? Who wants them? I don't want them, and you don't either. We just launched our brand new Samsung Galaxy A14, the newest Galaxy in the family. It just was unveiled. It is the first time as a today's special. This is big, not only a big 6.6-inch screen, but an octa-core processor, which is blazing fast. Amazing cameras, up to 50 megapixels on the back. That's that triple camera system. So the selfies, the videos, the camera, the pictures you're taking are going to be spectacular. We're going to get all the information we need with the latest Android operating system. And of course, we're going to be able to do all the things we want with 5G connectivity, over 10 times faster than 4G, so this is blazing fast. You know, the minute you hold this in your hand, you feel the quality, the precision engineering, the materials that are being used. We're going to take the brand new Samsung Galaxy phone, and we're going to package in a whole year's worth of service, which is 1,500 minutes, 1,500 texts, 1,500 megabytes of data. That's $125. But it's yours for essentially no money at all. It's a part of the package. We're going to include car charger, the wall charger, an amazing clicker phone holder and stand, and a custom-made cover in your choice of gold, which is rose gold, burgundy black, blue, bisque flower, which is the best seller, blue marble, which is the second best seller. When you add all of the stuff up that we're including, it equals just shy of $440. We're at $89.99 for the lowest price of the year, the best value of the year. To give you some example, the minutes talk and text and data, $125. On the next page, you're going to see that the clicker grip and stand is $15. The car charger is $16. You get so many extras that you're not spending any money on. I'm going to find out from the team, did we already hit 900 of these sold? Is that what we're... 1,200 orders.
Awesome.
Folks, there's no Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving Today special. It is the last one of the year. And Lori, when you say no more bills, no more surprises, and get a Samsung Galaxy, that's a win-win-win-win-win.
It really is. And newest, latest, greatest phone from Samsung Galaxy. And we all know this brand is amazing. Global leaders, one of the top on the planet. And I love the fact that this is going to impress even the phone snobs in your life. So if you have that teenager you're trying to please, this is going to be perfect for them. They will be impressed with it. It's a gorgeous phone, feels sturdy in the hand. It's a huge upgraded screen. So you're getting here a 6.6-inch edge-to-edge infinity display. It's stunningly beautiful, easy to see, super bright, like that Samsung TV, I like to say, in the palm of your hand. But really, it's more like a mini computer.
For sure.
With all the things that it does. This has an octa-core processor under the hood, so that means everything is lightning fast as you go to open your apps or play games or post on social media. You're also getting the very impressive Samsung Galaxy cameras. And I will tell you, as a Samsung Galaxy user myself, when you have Samsung Galaxy, you end up taking all the pictures because your friends are like, wow, I have that other fruit brand and my pictures are terrible. I hear this all the time. You're getting a triple camera configuration with a main camera of 50 megapixels. You also have a depth and a macro camera. These work harmoniously, so you don't have to select cameras. You're also getting that LED flash built right in. You even have a front-facing camera here as well. That one is upgraded to 13 megapixels. It does skin smoothing. I was talking about this a little bit earlier. I never edit pictures that I put on social media, and people tell me I look so young in my pictures.
Yes, you are, Lori.
Whatever. They see me in person, and they're like, oh, what happened? But when I do my edit on my, or when I take a picture with my phone, I don't have to edit the picture, which is nice, because it automatically smooths the skin.
Priceless.
I love it.
We love it. Me too.
I just think it's such a great feature. And you're also getting here unbelievable 2-day battery life. We love that. You have the ability to go into the Google Play Store to download apps and books and games. I'm doing some brain games right now that keep me occupied and also make me think, so I absolutely love that. You can do your turn-by-turn GPS navigation, anything that you want to be able to do on this phone, whether it's managing your home security system or seeing what's going on with your fitness tracker. There's apps for everything these days. You're going to be able to use this phone to be able to operate with all of that technology or anything that you have in your life. And the big thing is, like you said, and you stole it from me.
I stole it again. I'm sorry,
This is like our most important thing. I know, right?
I know. It's gold.
I should have brought you one. Next time I'll bring you your own. You're getting, exactly, you're getting the biggest minute package we ever do.
Yeah.
1,500 talk minutes, 1,500 text messages, and 1,500 megabytes of data. I know you told everybody already, but it is a $125 value for this airtime. You have an entire year to use it from the day that you activate, and you have an entire year to activate it. So it really is the ultimate way to get rid of bills forever, because you will never have a bill as a TracFone customer. It's a great way to get one of the latest phones on the market, one that's never been seen before here at HSN, and actually just got to TracFone a few weeks ago, so it's brand new with all of the upgraded features, with the memory, with the expandability, with the ability to shoot 1080p high definition video and never have a phone bill. I think that's why it's been so wildly popular.
And 5G, I mean, we're gonna
and 5G.
Make sure you realize that this is we're going to the latest technology, and 5G is a real sea change, right? I mean, it's so much better.
It is. So 5G is going to mean for you, if you're watching a movie, maybe you're streaming something, it's not going to have any lag time. If you get sick and tired of that spinny circle because things are buffering, you don't have to deal with that over 5G. And real quick, we're going to show you the evolution of the Gs, I like to call it, right? So with 1G network speeds, you could only do voice calling. You couldn't download a single thing. With 2G, that was the next step in the process, in 5 minutes, you could download a 3-minute song. And you could also do the audiobook as well. So with 4G, you could do a 10-hour audiobook. Then we stepped to 4G LTE, which was the audiobook, and you could also do a movie, which was nice. Now look at 5G.
Oh my gosh.
You could do a song, you could do a podcast, you could do a movie, you could do all kinds of things in that same 5-minute time period, and it's gonna be super, super lightning fast, more than 10 times quicker than 4G ever was. So just keep in mind, when you're purchasing this phone, not only are you banishing the bill forever, not only are you getting a super upgraded phone with all the airtime most of us will need for an entire year, you're also getting something that really does work well into the future.
So you have two stories. I mean, the first story is obviously the fact that it's a Samsung Galaxy, the A14, beautifully made, triple camera, 50 megapixel, 6.6-inch display. We said this last hour, but if you struggle seeing a screen, if they're too small, this is the biggest screen we've ever done on any cell phone. It's massive. So it's just easier to see. It's better to watch if you're watching, let's say, a movie on Netflix or playing games. The size of the real estate of the screen is magnificent. So you go to the Galaxy story, but then you also back it up with TracFone. Unrivaled nationwide coverage, no more bills, amazing, amazing customer service. And that's why tonight, probably a huge number of the orders that have been placed are from existing TracFone customers who are upgrading. Because instead of buying new minutes, why not just get a whole new phone? Because instead of $438, it's only $89. You get another year of service, another 1,500 minutes, another 1,500 texts, and 1,500 megabytes of data. As an upgrade story, it's all there. Any existing TracFone customer can upgrade to this. It's theirs to own, no lease, no contract. Then there's the other folks who are maybe tuning in saying, yeah, I'm fed up of the big bills. I'm fed up of walking around with a phone with a big crack down the middle of it. I'm fed up of walking around with a phone that is older and slower. I could upgrade to this phone. I don't have to activate it for up to a year. And if I don't like it, I can send it back, absolutely. I don't expect you to know now if you love this phone. I know we're explaining it, describing it, and showing off all the features, but I'll only know that you're happy when you're holding it in your hand and you play around with it and you make your first phone call. And if you make that first phone call and it's not amazing quality, I want you to send it back and get all your money back. The reality is, we are so confident you're gonna love this. It's gonna save you a fortune. You get a brand new Samsung Galaxy phone, and you got it at the lowest price ever. So when I watch HSN, there's a few things that I definitely want to know, and this is one of the big things. There is no tomorrow. We have no today's special in September, in October, in November, or in December. This is our Black Friday TracFone deal right now. We're doing it right now. It's the lowest price we know. It's the day to do it. If you want a phone for your little Cooper, that's Lori's new dog.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh.
She's such a doll.
If you want a new phone and your husband wants a new phone, you could buy 2 phones and do them both on FlexPay for $18 each, or a family makeover for your son or for your daughter. Lori, We use our phones in so many different ways today than we did just 5 years ago.
Oh my gosh, it's arguably the device we use more than anything else all day long. So you want something fast, something responsive. You want the best possible service. Let me run you through a few of the benefits of being a TracFone customer, just in case you're brand new to this idea, because with TracFone, there's never a bill, no credit checks, no overage fees, no hidden costs, no roaming, no early termination. You never have to have a surprise.
Right.
Those bills that used to hit us, oh my gosh, you'd go over on your data and they would just go ahead and ding your credit card,
Sure
$20. With TracFone, that will never happen. Keep in mind, if you're with TracFone right now, maybe you're running out of minutes on your current phone, or maybe you have the cracked screen, no problem. Just come on over, get yourself the A14 5G, and just know that any of your unused minutes will roll right on over. So you're not being penalized. You don't lose anything when you upgrade. If you are brand new to TracFone, TracFone can call your old carrier, break up with them for you, and bring your phone number on over.
Yep.
So it's a pain-free situation for you. You don't have that awkward phone call to make. TracFone takes care of all the heavy lifting. And keep in mind as well, you never, ever, ever are worrying about the coverage, because a lot of people back in the day used to say, okay, well, the TracFones are getting pretty good, right?
Yeah.
They're pretty nice, but if it drops calls all the time, who cares?
Yeah.
With this, you're getting unbelievable, stable, reliable, nationwide coverage through the #1 top carrier in the country. And not only that, you're getting that 5G service. So as the infrastructure builds out across the country, and it is in more and more cities every single day, you're gonna have that high-speed streaming, that high-speed gameplay, that high-speed everything, downloading.
5G.
Because 5G is the future. We had 5G, we had 4G, and then we had 4G LTE for a very, very long time. So 5G is the latest and greatest. Once you upgraded this phone, you're not gonna need to do an upgrade for a while.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing. You're getting that new technology. So you can do everything you want. It's unlimited, the potential. Obviously, it's a big hit tonight. Laurie and I were joking around in the first presentation because I've never rushed so much through it.
So fast.
Normally, we get like 45 minutes, sometimes the luxury of an hour. But because we have only a few of these for the day, they just, you know, like for example, now we have 9 minutes left. There's just not a lot of time because we don't have a lot of availability, and obviously we're now 1,300 sold. It's past what we expected it to be. In fact, I can now officially say we are limited quantity and sellout quantities of bisque flour. Take a look at the bisque flour. This is really one of the last chances you're going to get. This is going to be seen throughout the night in all the replays. So if that's the color combo you want, I would order tonight. Remember, this is a stand and also a holder for your phone that goes on the back. It's really nice. It's a $15 extra that we're including. Bisque flour, blue marble, and black are the best sellers. We'll include the car charger, the regular wall charger, the 1 year of service, the cover as you just saw, and obviously everything you need to get a brand new phone experience in the palm of your hand. Upgrade. It's faster, it's smarter, the cameras are better, it's a much bigger screen than probably what you've got. Again, by far bigger than anything else we've done in the past. Maybe that's the reason you're upgrading. Maybe it's the 5G. 5G. Ultimately, with free shipping and 5 FlexPay, it is affordable. We don't need to do a credit check. We don't need your social security number. You can keep your existing phone number or get a new phone number. Laurie, everything about it is easy.
It really is. Everything is easier. Everything is more affordable. Banishing that bill forever could put a lot of money back in your pocket. On average, we Americans pay about $140 a month each for our cell service. So maybe you're paying that. Maybe your significant other is paying that. That's $280 or upwards of that every single month. It's going to add up. Instead of that, look at this price that you're seeing on your screen right now. This could be the last amount of money you spend on cell service for the entire year, and you own the phone. You're not leasing this phone. So real quick, look at the beautiful custom molded case. It works with the triple cameras, the LED flash. You've got your fingerprint scanner right over here on the side. I love that. So that's secure and easy access that is so easy to use. You're gonna love it. You're also getting the clicker. So you can use the clicker on the back of the phone or the back of the case. So it really depends on how, you know, if you're using the case or not. But the clicker folds flat just like this. And then when you wanna hold it, it's a holder, but then it also clicks into place just like this. So now it's a stand. So you can use it vertical or horizontal. We love that. In your bundle, you're gonna receive this. You may look at this cord open and go, what in the world is that, right? This is USB-C on both ends. A lot of us don't have a brick to be able to plug USB-C, a cord like this, into the wall, right? So you know what Samsung did? They took the brick out. So you would have to purchase one separately, but not here at HSN.
We're gonna put it back in again.
That's right. HSN went to great lengths to work with TracFone to make sure you had this wall brick so you can wall charge your phone.
Yes.
Here's what you do. It's a dual port charger and it's a rapid charger. This phone is rapid charge capable. You're gonna be able to plug this into the C port here and you still have an open USB to wall charge a second device within that same plug. So really convenient. We've added that back in. You'd be spending about $20 just for the brick. This is that high speed brick, as I said, that's high quality. So you're gonna love that. It's all included. We're including the car charger. We're including every single thing you could possibly need. And if you are like me, you're having issues with your sight. I'm not seeing as well as I used to see.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that happens in old age, right? Take a look at this. You've got this great little microphone and your Google bar here at the top, so you can literally talk to this phone, set reminders, find out what's going on with the weather. We found out about the hurricane a little bit earlier, so I'm gonna tap it right here. How many days until Christmas?
Christmas in the United States of America is in 119.
Yikes, right?
It's coming, Lori.
It's coming. So maybe you want to grab a couple of these, put them away for Christmas, put them away for the holidays. You'll be able to do that because the activation deadline is a year. You have an entire year to activate. And once you start the clock on your service, you have an entire year to use your giant airtime bundle with no phone bills, no credit checks, no overage fees, no hidden costs, no roaming, no early termination. This has an expandable memory slot right over here on the side, so it's not fixed memory like a lot of the multi-$1,000 phones are these days. So if you find you're running out of space on your phone, like if it does suddenly pop up and say, oh, sorry, you can't take any more pictures, you pop in a memory card right here. But do you know with the 64 gigabytes that are built in, how many pictures you can download or how many pictures you can take? Over 32,000.
Oh my gosh.
So you probably won't need to expand it, but if you need to, you can. Oh, and let's look at this other really fun feature, headphone jack, right there.
Hallelujah.
Look at that.
Love that.
A lot of us don't have the Bluetooth headphones, or there are situations where we want to use wired earbuds, headphones, something like that.
Headbuds. It's a new brand. I love that.
I created a new product. Is it 1 in the morning? I think it must be 1 in the morning. Anyway, you can just plug them right in. So that's a really great feature that has been missing that we are grateful that they brought back.
Look, Lori has to go home to bed in 5 minutes.
I need to sleep.
We have 5 minutes left before we wrap up the presentation. It's the numbers are just so clear. It's $438 worth of great things that you're getting for $89.99 and free shipping and, of course, FlexPay. Just the phone holder that's also a stand. How much have you spent on something like that? $15, $20, we will include that at no extra charge at all. We're including the cover. You choose the color. This is a blue marble. We include the car charger, the wall charger, and a whole year's worth of service. That means you will get 1,500 minutes to talk. This is all included in the $89. 1,500 texts and 1,500 megabytes of data, with unrivaled nationwide coverage, with 5G, amazing blazing fast download speeds. And again, this is the new Galaxy. It was just unveiled a couple months ago. So you're getting the A14. We've never even had it as a today's special. If you have a phone that's older or broken, smashed down the middle, you could upgrade today. So I know I've said this a few times, but you know, as we get into this holiday season, HSN has a lot of big things planned. You will not see another Today's Special from TracFone. This is it. On Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving, you know, the week before Christmas, there are no other Today's Specials. So what we have live right now is the biggest deal of 2023. So if you are thinking about getting a new phone, or somebody in the family wants a new phone, or somebody's gonna ask Santa Claus for a new phone, this is the best one we got. It will be an official sellout today. There's no doubt about that. We're already 1,400 sold after just 1.5 presentations. So you get the idea of how successful this is. We do have to wrap it up in 3 minutes though. You know, in some years we'd have 50,000 TracFones, 40,000, 60,000. This year we barely have 14,000, 13,000, it's something like that. It's hardly anything. You know, by the morning, because this hour replays again all night, will be at 6,000, 7,000. This will be an early sellout today. So I encourage you to order it while you can. Lori, the obligation is to try it, but you don't have to keep it. If you don't love it, you send it back.
Well, that's exactly right. There's no restocking fee here at HSN, so you can see how it works for you, how it operates, how it feels in your hand, how beautiful it is to look at, and make that choice for yourself. Again, there's no pressure to activate. You could always set it up on Wi-Fi and just see how it looks and how it reacts. But take a look at this really quickly. So this phone, oh boy, and I'm getting some crazy error message that's popping up on you. I don't know what is happening here. So this is not an old phone. This is maybe a year old or so. And it costs more than our today's special. But look at this edge-to-edge infinity display, how much more of a visual you're getting, how gorgeous it is, how much brighter, more vivid, easier on the eyes. This is an experience that we're all looking for, right? When it comes to a cell phone, this, not so much. This would not be satisfying. My eyes, again, are not good enough to be able to focus on a screen that is this small. Look at this big, bright, beautiful display. Like we keep saying, it's like a Samsung TV right in the palm of your hand. It's so gorgeous. And with no phone bills, no credit checks, and the ability to be able to call internationally with the airtime minutes, this is such a great value.
This is a big deal.
You have 1,500 minutes to call, 1,500 minutes to text, 1,500 megabytes of data as well with an entire year to use it. But just know, maybe you are calling from the United States to over 100 different international locations are actually included here, but maybe you're calling to a loved one who happens to live, you know, on the other side of the world. Those minutes are all included, and a minute is a minute. So they spend exactly the same if you're calling someone nearby as someone halfway across the globe.
I think we've said everything we can possibly say. I mean, it's selling itself at this stage. It's a beautiful phone. It's an amazing triple camera system. It's a Samsung Galaxy, the new one. I wish, again, you could feel I don't even know how to describe it.
Texture.
But the texture.
It's got a bit of a texture. I love it.
I mean, it is high-end, but it feels high-end. You'll love this phone, and you'll save a lot of money. What more could you possibly want? There's my dear friend Amy Morrison. We were running around taking pictures earlier tonight of everybody. But again, that's the joy of having this incredible screen. I mean, this is an extraordinary 6.6 inches. Thank you for your orders. We see you. The bisque flower sellout. This one's going to sell out. That's very, very limited. Blue, rose gold, burgundy black, or the blue marble. I hope you get it. Lori, before you go, can we just talk about the Naxa? We can. Can we do the Naxa?
Let's do it. It's so brilliant. You're going to love this.
Shall we? Let's head over. As we head over, I want to invite you to join us with our HSN credit card. If you apply for the HSN card and get approved, you can take $10 off your first single item purchase. Maybe you'll use it to take $10 off our next item from Naxa. Again, call us, ask about it. It's a wonderful way to save money, get lots of VIP perks. Right, there's never enough space to charge. Everybody wants to charge the phone or the tablet. We're always fighting for it. There's never enough bricks or cables. We have the best solution. It's launching today. It's a this day only. We're discounting it to the lowest price of the year. It's called the 8-in-1 charging station. And it looks a little bit like this. You have all, I'm going to turn this just to get rid of some of that. There you go. You've got all the outlets that you need, including 2 traditional outlets at the front. 8 spaces, big or small. Lori, this is a game changer for the whole family.
It really is. This is an organized, easy way for you to be able to charge every single device in your life in a centralized location. Instead of taking up every outlet in your home, instead of having to make sure that all of your cables are long enough to be able to accommodate your phone and then be able to put it up on the table from behind the couch, wherever your outlet is. Now, this is that one simple and easy station. So all you're gonna do is take this out of the box. It's 5 by 7 inches, so super sleek, really tiny, very small footprint. You're gonna put in these great little dividers right here, and that's gonna give you a space to be able to store all of your phones and tablets. You also have the 2 outlets on the front that you mentioned for maybe your computer, your laptop, a fan, your lamp. Right over here on the side, let's take a quick tour. You are getting 2 of those USB-C charging ports that are the new fancy fast way to charge. A lot of the new devices are coming with those types of cables, including your brand new Samsung Galaxy Today's Special. So I'll show that to you in just a moment. Plug it right in. You also have 4 USB ports here, and guess what? All you're doing is plugging in 1 outlet. That's all there is to it. So take a look at this. Instead of dealing with this mess, oh my gosh, I brought this in. This brings me so much anxiety. I had all of these, and I had to buy the long cables, right? And look at this, right? We all know what it looks like when you have to get one of these outlet things that extends it, and maybe I can plug 5 things in, and it's this total mess. Look at how organized your Naxa is. Let me show you how now you can put all of your phones and your tablets in an upright position. You can see what's here. The kids can put their phones on. Just bring your own cable, okay? Plug them right in. And does this look familiar, Adam? Yep, this is our Track Phone Today special with the included C-type cable. That's one of the smaller ports I showed you at the back. That is a rapid charge.
Nice.
So that's gonna charge so quickly. But look how everything is displayed and simple. You even have the ability, you know, you can charge things nearby too, like your, maybe it's your earbuds or your headphones. When I say earlier, headbuds, there you go. You can charge any of those things as well. Maybe you need that extra outlet or two for your laptops, your lamps. This couldn't be simpler. You even have a built-in on and off switch on the top right here. Just make sure that it's powered on as you're charging your devices. And guess what? 5-foot cable with cable management built right in. So now you plug in one thing, your other outlet is totally free, so you could still plug in something else, and you are charging or powering 8 devices simultaneously.
And
it's brilliant.
It's where you need it as well, right? It's right there, it's on the nightstand, it's on the desktop, it's on the counter, and everything's in a place in its own space. It's not scattered everywhere. We don't have all the extra plugs and adapters and bricks. It's all right there. So your phone, your husband's phone, your son's phone, your daughter's phone, the tablet, whatever it may be, it all has a place. We've got faster charging. We've got regular outlets built into it as well. It is an organization device that gives us maximum versatility to charge all of the gadgets. And the one thing that we know is we have more gadgets today than we have ever had, right? This makes it a little bit easier and simpler. Obviously, at this day only, when we have a this day only price, it's like a today's special. You know, it's good for one day, so midnight tonight, the price will go back up. If you order it right now, it's the lowest price, and even on the flex pay means you get it home for around $15. So it's a good opportunity to say, okay, I've wanted something like this. I didn't know what to buy, perhaps. Naxa have delivered this, and it is getting rave reviews.
This is amazing. It really is. You see some of these out in the market from time to time, but Naxa is a great global brand that we've been presenting here at HSN for many years. They've been in the industry of creating beautiful electronics for over 20 years. So they do a great job. Everything is beautifully made. This is so simple. We checked around, and this is the best price we could find on this particular item. But just know, instead of wandering around your house like I do all the time, where'd I put my cell phone? If you make a habit of maybe right when you walk in the door, right? Putting your phone on the charger, knowing that you're not gonna walk over in your closet where you've left your phone and now it's dead, right? This gives you not only the organization, but it also gives you kind of a bit of a routine so that you know that you're often charging your items and exactly where they are. Everything is divided. It's nice and organized. Over on the side, I did use a little twist tie for some of my longer cables, but I'm not kidding when I tell you some of the cables that come with my devices are this long. This is not gonna plug into the wall. And then think about all the bricks you have to have. So we all just talked about how the manufacturers are taking those charging bricks out of the bundles because they wanna save money, right? So you have to provide in your own home longer cables, so that means you're gonna have to go buy them, right? And then you're gonna have to buy all the bricks too to be able to charge your phones and tablets if you're plugging this in behind the bed, or you're plugging this in behind the couch, or you're plugging this in at those inconvenient outlets that are often near the floor. With Naxa now, you're just plugging in one thing with that 5-foot cable, and now you have all of this organization. This just feels, I don't know, it feels so tidy to me, and it just feels like I'm gonna get my phone charged. It's a brilliant idea. I wish we'd thought of it sooner, honestly.
It makes sense. It just is, it makes sense. And obviously it becomes more of an essential. I like what Lori said, make it a habit, a routine that you put your phone down in a certain place and space every time you get in the house. So it's charging, we know where to find it. How many times today did you lose your phone? Did you forget where you put it? Now you'll always know where it is. We're about to fall under 1,000 left. That's for the entire day. We have around 850, 860 now before it's completely sold out. I believe this is the only full schedule presentation of the day as well. With the flex pay that's available, we'll send it to you. You have our 30-day return policy. When we wrap this up, we're going to end the hour in a big way with an Apple MacBook Air. If you're in need or you've been wanting an Apple MacBook Air, we have a brand new model to share with you with a lot of extra goodies which are exclusive to us. So stand by for the Apple MacBook Air on FlexPay. Ultimately, this needs no instructions. It's very easy and very simple. When you get it out of the box, it's very self-explanatory.
It's self-explanatory. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's that tiny footprint. You even have on the bottom non-slip grips.
Right,
so this
nice.
holds on to the surface that you're placing it on. Let me take you on a tour once again. Here's that 5-foot cable. You're plugging this into only one outlet,
Yes.
which frees up that second outlet to be able to plug in something else. I love the fact that you have the 2 brand new rapid charge USB-C ports. We are seeing more and more of those cables. And like I said, if you just picked up on our today's special, it comes with a C to C cable.
Yeah.
So one end is C and the other end is C that goes into the phone. That's going to give you the fastest charge. But a lot of us didn't have a brick to go with it.
Right.
So now you don't need a brick because you're just going to plug it right into your Nexa. You also have the 4 high-speed USB ports as well for high fast charging there too. So again, it could be your phone, it could be your tablet, it could be your gaming device, it could be anything that you need to charge. And then what really sets this apart, other than the big brand name, which is Nexa, are the 2 3-prong actual outlets on here too.
Yeah.
For me, I get hot when I'm working on my desk. I needed a fan.
Yeah.
I didn't have an outlet anywhere.
Right.
Hardly in my office. I had this huge extension thing that came from behind my desk. It was a mess. With this, one plug it right in, and now all of your devices charge at the same time. Plug in a lamp, plug in a fan. Your MacBook that's coming up with Bill in a moment will charge right here. Any of your laptop, plug in your actual desktop. Whatever you need to plug in, you're gonna be able to plug it in right here. A true 8-in-1 in a 5-by-7-inch size that just weighs about a pound. Perfect for the dorm room, for students. You want them to run out the door, be able to grab that iPad, know it's fully charged. Great for small spaces.
Yeah.
If you're living in an apartment right now, we don't have a lot of room at our home, this is perfect.
And incidentally, just, I mean, to that end, you know, the 2 outlets that are on the top there, you've got to understand, they're now where you need it. If you're fed up of having to bend down to plug something in that's behind the desk, behind the nightstand,
Exactly.
you're going to bring the outlets up onto the
to
counter,
you.
onto the desk.
Precisely.
So we love that idea. So there's a lot of benefits to it. We are wrapping up our Nexa. Thank you for all of your orders on this one. Again, this day only pricing will expire at midnight tonight. It's a great idea that really solves a modern day problem. Lori Leland, you are always solving modern day problems.
You are a rock star. Thank you, Adam. Always a pleasure to be with you. Thanks for having me.
I hope I'll see you tonight. I hope so.
I hope so too. If we have any track phones left.
Jeez Louise,
maybe.
the way it is going. I want to remind you, lots of big deals, obviously, that we never gave a chance to share with you on air, but there's some big Andrew Lessman deals at the moment with vitamins, supplements, all on free shipping and handling, whether it's healthy hair, skin and nails, or vitamin B12, or his brand new reinvention of the vitamin C drink efficiency. There is something for everyone. Okay. On the way next, we've got the Apple MacBook Air, new model, first time ever, and I believe, yeah, it's a weekly deal drop. How low will the price be? I'll show you right after this.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
The only place where you can watch and shop. HSN Plus. Watch and shop more chefs.
You know what that spells for me? Good time.
All about love, baby.
Bon appetit.
More designers.
Now I get to design for you.
What do you do when you are really, really bad?
This is the party! More inspiration.
Joanna Garcia Swisher, 43.
Welcome to Design School.
To be here, I feel like it's a pinch me moment, honestly.
Stream free now on all your favorite devices.
Welcome to Monday morning here at HSN. Sunday night, Monday morning. Thank you for tuning in. This is a rare treat. We don't often get a chance to do this. An Apple MacBook Air. First time as a weekly deal drop, we're going to offer the Apple MacBook Air, which is obviously a premium, beautiful, extraordinary experience for home, for college, whatever you may be using it for. Nothing quite beats an Apple MacBook Air. Look how sliver thin it is and so light at 2.8 pounds. We have put together a package that you are the only one that's going to see it. It is the only presentation. It's a weekly deal drop, but it will live online. This is the only television airing of this item. Here's what we're going to send you. You get to choose space gray, beautiful gold, or the silver. So space gray, gold, or silver. After you've chosen the color of your Apple MacBook Air, you're going to choose which color of accessories, and we came out with some really good looking ones. Just to reel them off, there's a blue python that you'll see. It's pretty evident, which is the blue python over there. There is a really pretty pink marble that I believe you're seeing. Let me come around the front. There is also a galaxy marble, which is there at the back. There's the galaxy marble. We have our plum croc, our purple swirl as well. Some really, really nice options. You're going to get the beautiful sleeve. You're also going to get a Bluetooth mouse, extra ports, and really all the things that you need to make the most of it. When you order it tonight, it's going to come brand new, sealed in the box, just as if you bought it from the Apple store. Difference with us is we'll double the return period. Instead of 14 days, it's 30. And of course, you can return it and not worry about any restocking fee. We're also going to send you extra boxes. So there's this box, there's this box, there's this box, all these extra goodies of things you don't normally get. Bill got up from his chair.
Yeah.
Well, did I miss something, Bill?
No, I'm just excited that we have the MacBook here.
But Bill, we never do this.
We don't. This is truly the third presentation that we've had of a MacBook here at HSN this year. So if you do know that student who wants to upgrade and have a great user experience or professional, this is the computer for that. So we've seen this design. We love this design. It's wafer thin. They've redesigned everything. Has that nice iconic Apple on there as well. Weighs under 3 pounds, all from recycled aluminum. Wow. But this is where it just excels shopping at HSN. So you see it has 2 USB-C Thunderbolt ports. Universal. No upside down or right side up. But the thing is, a lot of us don't have this. So a lot of people, they'll go out and they'll upgrade to a nice MacBook. But then all of a sudden, they need to go buy an adapter because they can't plug anything in because they don't have the upgrade. Right. One of the things we're including is also an adapter, so I can easily plug this in and walk away with 4 USB ports to easily plug in an external drive, plug in that phone if I want to charge it or something like that. So this is included. But we also love the shiny finishes, right? 3 different color choices, but you don't want to just throw this in your bag with your keys or anything like that. We're including these great clip-on covers, so you can make it stand out. You have this nice marble designed MacBook Air, but most importantly, it protects it. So it's this nice plastic finish. You just snap it on. You can snap it off too if you want to show off your Apple. But more importantly, when you do take it with you, it will be protected because that's the best part of what people have enjoyed about Apple. Yes, it's user-friendly. Yes, it's premium, but they last. Yeah. So it's not like I just got it to go off to high school or start college, and then sophomore year I'm buying another computer at this price. They last because the ecosystem is secure, it's more user-friendly, and that's where it's enjoyable. And the cool part about this MacBook, it's the M1 chip. So why do we like to highlight that? The M1 really signifies they didn't farm out that chip, Adam. It's not a third-party chip. Right. It's made by Apple. So this is a more snappy, like efficient computer that we can all appreciate. I mean, it's 1 in the morning. I might be on the end of the workday and all of that, but guess what's going to be efficient? The computer. Yeah. So when I do go down to sit down and turn it on and I need to log in, well, guess what? I have finger touch ID. I have a backlit illuminated keyboard. And I'll be honest with you, more and more computers are giving us this backlit keyboard. That is standard in the Apple world. I need to log in, finger touch ID right up there in the corner. Nice large keypad, large trackpad, front-facing camera, over a 13-inch size screen with a Retina display. So no matter what we're watching on here or enjoying, it's going to be nice, crisp visuals, crisp, easy text, great audio. And does this look user-friendly? does this look like the phone you have or the tablet that you have?
So familiar, right? Yeah.
That's why people love the experience. It is familiar. But I'll be honest with you, Adam, Apple's a premium brand. And that's just where it's like, really? This is a weekly deal drop that is planned to air right now.
Just one time.
We had it one other time this year, and we planned it as a weekly deal. It didn't last a week. You're a smart shopper. Your kids, they want Apple. You kind of got to get them Apple. So what do? We've extended the return time. We give you 30 days instead of Apple's 14. We're also giving everyone a great voucher. This voucher is about $200 worth of great extras to learn a language, but more importantly, a full year of online tech support.
Nice.
So it's 1 in the morning. I can't get to my printer. I can't make it work. Full year of VMAC-U is also included with this computer, and that's just peace of mind any time of day that I can get online and get a question answered with VMAC-U. So it's a great computer. It's a great configuration. The big proof is when you get it home and you sit down at the coffee table or, at the cafe and you start doing your work, and it is more efficient and faster. And I'll be honest with you, the Apple operating system, it's a little different. If you're an Apple user, you get it, you're ready for success, you want more memory, you want more RAM, you want all of that, and you'll get it. If you're new to Apple, remember, we give you a longer return time, which is great.
Yep.
We give you that full year of tech support, but whether you're watching a movie over here, and this is what's important, because, back in the day, when I needed a computer for school, I just needed a typewriter, right?
Yep.
Now, I want great visuals, I want great audio with speakers on both sides, and now, this is my stereo in the dorm room. This is my TV in the bedroom. But it is everything. It's the encyclopedias, it's my photo library. And I'll be honest with you, I've been using Mac for a while. My first Mac did not have this memory.
Right.
Stopped at 128. This is 256 gigabytes of memory. And not to mention, you have more gigabyte of RAM. And the one thing I can't show you, but I'm trying to illustrate here, with that M1 chip, you are getting 5 times faster for graphics, for games, for movies, and all that stuff. 3.5 times faster for just computing. And that's where we appreciate all the cores that are under the hood, but it's what we can accomplish on here instantly and easily. And this is one thing I love. Adam, you and I just took this picture with Lori, right?
Yep.
I took it on my phone. It is already backed up here on my larger hard drive because that's that Apple ecosystem. So instead of having to worry about all those photos on my phone from the holidays or the vacation, it's already backed up right over here. And I'll be honest with you, Adam, I don't know how Apple does that.
Yeah.
I don't.
You ask questions, Bill.
No, don't I? You can't pay me enough to know how they do that. But the best part about it is it just does it.
Yeah, it does.
And that's where we appreciate it, when it's finding photos, whether it's working on that paper I started last week and I'm finally getting back to it, you'll be able to find it, or more importantly, you'll be able to enjoy working. And remember, it's not just getting through this one, holiday season or this one book report season. It's going to perform year after year after year. And that's why people appreciate the investment. Apple is truly an investment because, yeah, there are other computers, but it's really the performance, the quality that you're going to use daily to connect with school and office. The front-facing camera, it's a lifelike camera, which is great. The microphones, it has a studio symphonic sound, 3 different microphones, so you're going to sound and just look that much better and easier.
Right.
And that's where we always appreciate it. We're making movies now at home, Adam. We're enjoying movies too, but we have all the efficiency in one place on a reliable device.
So Bill said it, but just to reiterate, this is the only presentation. That's how limited it is. In fact, in the gold, I now have 35 left before it's sold out, and that is across all the options. So the 3 colors are the 3 core colors that we're so familiar with. It's going to be that gold, it's that space gray, or it's the silver. This one is about to sell out. It's the gold. We're saving nearly $300 off the HSN deal price. So instead of $1,389.99, we're $1,099.99 and free shipping and handling and FlexPay. If you've always been curious to try an Apple MacBook Air, as Bill said, you absolutely have that right and that freedom to get it home and try it for 30 days. And if you don't love it, send it back for a full refund of the purchase price. We put together a specially curated package with stuff that you should have. A lot of us now with technology, for example, when the day comes when you change this and you upgrade to another computer, you could sell this. The better care you take of it, the more it's worth. We give you these amazing, you choose which one you want. This is the croc version, this is the plum croc. So it snaps on the back there, so it prevents it from getting scratches. We include that. We include the neoprene sleeves. If you're working, traveling, school, college, university, protect it in there. We include that at no charge. The Bluetooth wireless mouse and the extra ports, all the things that you will find useful. Purple swirl, I have 18 left. There's that purple swirl. Let me just go through a couple of these colors. There's purple swirl, that's about to sell out across all the colors. This is that beautiful pink marble. This is the blue python. Look at that one.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, I think, is it, Angela, is it Galaxy Marble? That it's please forgive me. It's the Galaxy Marble that's very limited as well. So Galaxy Marble, love that choice. If you have any credit card, we are doing FlexPay. So FlexPay is $220 on Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. You know, there's no fees or interest. It's just we hold the balance and you pay every month for 5 months. If you have an HSN credit card or a QVC credit card, you can pay it over 18 months and that brings the price down to $61 and a great way to shop. You know, again, there's no finance fees there. As long as you pay the balance within the 18 months, there is no extra charge at all. You're just getting to spread the cost over time. If school, college, university, somebody's been wanting an Apple MacBook Air or you've been dreaming of one, this is the time to do it because we don't typically sell them. Obviously, we have the extra savings, we have the FlexPay. And Bill, you do an amazing job, obviously, highlighting all these amazing top notes and the things that you can do. But as you always say, what sells it is the fact that Apple makes it easy.
Well, that's just it. And the thing is, I'm not an Apple expert. I'm just an Apple user. Right. And that's really where you become more proficient because, you know, it's not just something I take out of tax season or just, you know, like my scanner, I use it twice a year. I don't know how to use it all the time. I have to reintroduce myself. But with this computer, and we realize computers are our lifeline. It's how we shop now. It's how we connect to the office and school. Or more importantly, it's how we get tasks done. Yes, I'm planning a trip to a world-class city in England. I want to see what's happening over here. Adam, it might look familiar to you, buddy, but the fun thing is we can go there virtually, quickly and easily, but then we have the power to jump and do other things, manage our photos, watch shows, jump onto Apple TV. By the way, everyone gets a 3-month free subscription to Apple TV Plus.
Love that.
Because this is a brand new certified Apple computer. And the biggest upgrade with this computer, because the Air has been around for a while, it is that M1 chip. It is going to be faster and more efficient. And when it's efficient, that's where you enjoy it. Adam, it's gonna be Monday morning. I gotta sit down at the computer and do some work. But you know, before I do some work, I wanna check my social media, I wanna do some shopping. I can easily jump around, get different stuff done because it's not a one-trick pony, but it's just a fluid machine. And I love how you talked about the quality of the investment and how you might re-gift it. I have done that. Some people resell them.
Yep.
I've truly handed mine off to my niece because I wanted an upgrade. I actually wanted to have a better camera and I needed more memory. And that's where I appreciated the investment. And I'll be honest with you, when I bought my first MacBook, it was a splurge, but I kind of was like, you know what, I'm worth it.
Yeah, you are, Bill.
Well, that's just it. This is my office. This is where I store my photos. This is where I keep my tax documents, not just for this year, but for years back. I can easily pull all that up. And the funny thing is, my mom thinks I'm the organized one in the family. And little does she know, Apple just makes it easy to find someone's number, a birthday, that recipe. You know where grandma's recipe is? I like the Apple product, but I like how HSN helps us protect it. These clip-on cases, I'm gonna share a quick story. One of our guests here, Julie Truster, lovely lady, she went out and bought a MacBook. She's like, Bill, I love it, it's so exciting. But I scratched it because she'd put it in her bag with her purse and the keys scratched it up, like keying a brand new car, right? Like, you know what you gotta get? You gotta get one of these cases. We were selling these separately because it protects it. It's fashion, it's fun, but more importantly, when I go to the coffee shop or the library, everyone might have a Mac, but I know which one's mine. Guess what? I need to log in. I don't have to worry about the username or password. It's that simple. Boom, I'm logged in. And that's just logging into the system. You know what I appreciate about that? When I was in school, I can't tell you how many times my neighbor down the hall was doing his paper. He was writing his paper on my computer. I'm like, Mike, get off the computer. I need to do my homework. This is my computer. Not my sister's, not my the neighbor down the hall. And we all have a different need, and that's what's great about it. Yes, I'm in school right now, but then I'm graduating, or maybe I'm going to my job, or maybe now I'm doing more creative stuff at home. It's a smaller computer, which we all appreciate, but it's not a slower computer.
Right.
That power is in the air, and the power is also by shopping at HSN. Remember, this is the way of the future. More and more stuff is going USB-C, but are you ready for it? That's why the fact that we are including this adapter, you will be ready for it. You can easily move in. Happened to a friend of mine. He had upgraded, got a new MacBook, so excited to move in, had to wait. Had to order an adapter and had to wait. You don't have to wait with everything we're including. And you see the technology of that M1 chip. 8 cores for your computing, 7 cores for your graphics, which is great. Do you see that one? 16 core for neural engine learning. You know what that means? Have you ever been, zipping online, or all of a sudden, like, you're looking up something on YouTube, and the next thing you know, it found something else that seems interesting, or same thing with social media or shopping. It learns our habits, it learns our logins, so when we are zipping around, it's just more user-friendly. And all of a sudden, it's the stuff that's running in the background that we take for granted, but you will appreciate, because that's what Apple delivers. Where it's like, oh, I need to log into my bank account. It makes it simple, it remembers my login, boom, I'm moving on to paying that bill and going back to doing what I need to do. You log into my emails. And by the way, that's one thing I encourage everyone to do in that extra return policy window. Instead of 14 days, remember, we're giving you 30, but log in. You're gonna get your permission slips, you're gonna get those photos from family and friends, but you wanna make sure it works for you. Oh, they send you an Excel document. Realize this is a Mac, right? Remember back in the day? No bueno, that would not work. You'd have to convert it. You can work in the Apple world, or you can work in the Microsoft world, which is great because you have an option, because that's just it. Not everyone is in the Apple world, not everyone at the office. And I just love the functionality of this. I love the clarity. I mean, we showed you a movie before, but this is a boring spreadsheet. Pinch and zoom. And that is beauty on the eyes, where it's just, at the end of the workday, are you squinting? No, you can easily see what you're working on. And remember, I'm working in Excel. I'm working in a PC world on the proficiency of what Apple delivers. And yes, it is exciting when you get an Apple device. It's exciting when you give an Apple. I mean, if you give this to a student or someone, they know you do not spare any expense.
Oh, for sure, the best.
They know you are treating them like they are the bee's knees, and they will appreciate you for that as well. But you appreciate it because it's not just gonna get them through the school year, it's gonna get them through college and through high school. Then you appreciate this network in terms of the way it's designed. Remember, Apple wasn't the first computer company out there. There were other computers. What Apple did that really put them on the map was made it easy. That drag and drop, the efficiency of finding documents and photos. I mean, I was telling you how I'm so organized, and the thing is, this is years of photos, all right there with 256 gigabytes of memory. But it's little things like this, like I need to find photos of Adam, boom. All my Adam photos are nicely organized. And guess what? I did not sit home all weekend putting everyone in a nice little file folder and all of that. No, that is what Apple just delivers. This is the standard. And those little standards are worth that investment. Like I was saying, when I first bought my Mac, I treated myself. But I wanted that backlit keyboard, because I was the guy who sit in the computer and it would start to get dark, and I'm like, no, I'm focused, I'm powering through. And then all of a sudden I'm like, where's the T? So no, you can literally enjoy that. But then when the schoolwork is done and you want to watch your show, you want to watch your movie, you appreciate the size of the screen. A Retina screen, by the way, 1 million more pixels than a high-definition television.
Wow.
So it is visual, and that's where you get crisp graphics, but also get crisp text and all that. And I see Adam's bopping over there. You have stereo sound, stereo on both sides, both sides of the keyboard. Well, that's just it, Adam. When I went to college, I had to get a stereo, a telephone, I think I had a TV and a VCR, and a typewriter and a computer. This is going to be that for everyone. It does it all. And
but Bill, to your point, there is a quality here that's designed to last a long time. It's not that kind of disposable stuff. It's something that is meant to be with you for many years. You're investing in truly the creme de la creme. Obviously, we are nearly at the end of the hour. We have about 7 minutes left. Gold is nearly gone. If you want gold, there's around 24 left before it's sold out. I do have some space gray available, and silver. No pressure at all. But it is the only presentation. It's not something you're going to see again today or tomorrow or the next day. It is the only presentation on television. And of course, we are saving nearly $300. It's just, we don't typically present Apple. When we do, it's like people gravitate towards it. Galaxy Marble nearly gone. And also the Purple Swirl. So it's called Purple Swirl and Galaxy Marble. Both of those nearly completely sold out. We're going to send you the cover. Bill is showcasing what the cover does. It's a nice way to personalize, but to protect.
Well, and that's actually what I like about it best. Sure, it's fun to have a fashion color, but it protects it. It's not going to scratch up in the car or with the car keys in your bag. It just clips right on, so you can clip it right off. Maybe you want a different one too. And actually, I'll even share a story. I like it because I sometimes use this as a tray. I don't recommend it, but sometimes it's in the kitchen, I get my coffee and I get my cereal, take it to bed, and I go to work.
Bill.
I'm just saying that's how I live my life.
No.
Dad.
No, Bill, the game's up. We all just realized what you've done.
What?
Let's see that cover again. Let's look at your shirt. You chose that. You color coordinated with the purple swirl.
I wish I could do that.
You did, don't you think to me?
Okay, fine, I did. No, I didn't. But that's just it. We are proud of our devices. Proud when we take it out at the coffee shop or on the airplane, and we want to show off our nice Apple. But more importantly, you appreciate that efficiency. It's going to be Monday morning. Are you going to be dragging and rushing around? But boom, your computer is not.
Yes.
And that's the best part about when you think about Apple. Sure, you expect it to be very efficient day one, right? Because you just spent a nice chunk of change on here, and you want to make sure it works. But it's year 2, it's year 3, and Adam, I forgot to share the story because it's been so long since we've shared Mac. One of the first times I actually upgraded to a Mac was tax season, and I was working on my taxes. I do one little, change. 2 plus 2 was waiting. I'm like, okay, I can even do that calculation. The computer couldn't, and then I thought it was the software, and then I tried a new computer, and you know what? I'm gonna try an Apple. I'm gonna give it a go. I was worried because I was so PC heavy and comfortable in it, but then I did appreciate that efficiency. And it hasn't stopped slowing down. And that's where I'm like, you know what? I love it. It's worth it. I'm going to get another upgrade. And one other thing I quickly learned, so I'm working over here in doing some word processing, because you know how when you buy some computers, you then have to buy Microsoft Office and Word and all that. Yep. You have word processing documents already built in, and a spreadsheet document. There's an Apple equivalent called Numbers and Pages, which is pretty much Excel and Word. Those are preloaded, but also I was able to download Microsoft Word and Excel because you just go to the Apple App Store. You have your Siri voice assistant built in, so you can just be like, hey Siri, she'll hear you, or just hit the button. Set an appointment for noon tomorrow to have coffee with Adam. It will make that appointment on my computer, which is great, but what I appreciate, it's gonna also populate then on my phone. Yeah. My shopping list that I started making, in church on my phone, it's gonna populate over here. I mean, that ecosystem people thrive on. By the way, you just saw I was doing some typing. It even has that voice dictation, so I can easily just come right down here, make a little more room, function key twice. The microphone pops up, and I don't have to do any typing. It will do the typing for me. That efficiency is pretty much become standard, but Apple's one of the first ones that started that. And so whether it is for the student, whether it's for yourself, our needs are gonna change, but one thing that will remain a constant for you is that Apple product in your hands. So realize with this Microsoft the MacBook Air, it's the one with the M1 chip. And we like to highlight that because when they the M1 chip is from Apple. Before they had third-party chips and all that. So when they finally went with an in-house brand, it's the M1, which is faster graphics, faster computing, just more snappy, as they like to say. And the power at the end of the day, it's right here. It's in the Air. It's under 3 pounds. Do you know this whole chassis is made of recycled aluminum? Everything's very efficient. And they redesigned that wafer design. Yeah. Every millimeter of this is designed for efficiency. Yes. Oh, we haven't even talked about the battery life. So what do you think? 10 hours?
Yeah.
18.
I've never had a laptop with 18 hours.
Right? 18-hour battery life. That is efficiency. That is sitting on the couch, not having to be plugged in all day or on the airplane or, maybe even all week, because maybe you just are on a few hours a day. But when you think about your office, those terminals and the monitors of what we used to have to be, a real computing person, it's evolved. And that's what you have to really appreciate all the time. Because as I was saying, remember back in the day, I just had a typewriter. Now I have my movies, I can text message on here, take my video calls, all the different stuff that we like. And it's just an easy, user-friendly, but reliable system. And that reliability at the end of the day is priceless. One other quick thing I want to remind everyone, this voucher is included. It does have that full year of the Mac U, which is online video support any time of day. So even right now at almost 2 in the morning, I have a question, go look up those video support because it's right over here. I think I can pull it up right, boom. It's right there, and that's what happens. I'm online shopping, boom. I jump to the Mac U, fine. I need to look up something for a book report. That fluidity, you appreciate all the time. Because I think we've been there. All of a sudden, I hit a link, or I'm shopping over here, and all of a sudden, I want to go back and look at that today's special, and it's waiting, it's waiting. Yeah. It's going to be a nice, enjoyable computing, shopping, planning experience every time you open it up.
We have about 2 minutes left before we wrap up tonight. And again, wrapping up the only presentation of this Apple MacBook Air. There are no other chances to get it on TV. That's why we wanted to make sure it was a big feature this evening. We send you brand new sealed in the box, just as if you bought it from the Apple Store, but we're going to double the return warranty period of 30 days instead of 14. You choose which color cover you want. Right. There's blue Python, there is the Galaxy Marble, there's the beautiful Rose, which is called Pink Marble in the system. Purple Swirl is nearly gone. In terms of the color of the MacBook Air, we have the classics, the Space Gray, If you want the gold, that's nearly sold out now. Most orders have come through here. This is the classic silver as well. In total, there's only around 100 and something left. The other thing I was going to say to you was, what was I going to say? Yes, nearly $300 saving, which is significant. And again, any credit or debit card. So take that price, we're going to divide it by 5. So unlike the Apple Store, again, we're literally flexing our payments, making it more affordable. So $220, we'll send it right out to you. Bill, it's the brand and the quality that never disappoints.
Well, and it's true, and that's just it. That's why it's airing now. We probably won't air again, because you know someone wants an Apple, and maybe it's you, and you know it's the latest because it has that M1 chip, which you'll appreciate all the time. HSN just goes over the edge with some of the great extras. Yes, you can accessorize and match and protect it. The screen covers, a full year of VMAC U as well is included. I think the biggest get is you have more time to make sure this works for you or the student, because it's not a 14-day return policy.
Right.
It's a 30-day return policy to move into it. And by the way, moving into it, if you're an Apple user, it's very user-friendly. If you're new to Apple, even VMAC U can help you move into it with these too.
We're there to support you, obviously.
And you can take it to the Apple Store.
Big
Forgot
point.
about that.
The Genius
Even
Bar.
though you're getting it here at HSN, you can still walk in with your MacBook because they stand by the product too.
And so do we, and that's why we're thrilled to be able to partner with Apple to do this. It is rare that we're able to bring you the MacBook Air, but we have it tonight. Bill, any final thoughts?
It's definitely rare. This is only the 3rd time this year we've been able to share a MacBook with you.
We're nearly in September, 3rd time.
Yeah.
That is
Doesn't happen a
how
lot.
scarce they are. Thank you, Mr. Bill Duggan.
pleasure.
Voice of Apple, our technology guru here on the network. And thank you for shopping with us. It has been a night full of technology. One of the things we're talking about is just cutting out the cell phone bill. How about a Samsung Galaxy at the lowest price ever? Our encore presentation starts right here, right now. Good night, everyone.